What is up guys, my name is Jhalisa John and on my YouTube channel I create videos that share strategic business advice as well as the occasional makeup tutorial and style tips. But in this video I have something so amazing to show you guys, and I guess you already know what it is from the title and the thumbnail, so let's just get into it. I wrote my own book. It is not really a book, but it's kind of a book, but it's more like a planner. Okay, technically it's a planner, it's a content planner specifically for Instagram stories. Here it is. Now in my last video that I did in 2019, it was all about my secret Instagram stories strategy, right? And in that video I shared how I take my followers through the buyer's journey to become loyal brand advocates and customers, right? And just coming off of that video, after that video, I think I had this planner was already in the works, or was created already. But either way, everything I spoke about in that video, which I'm going to link right here and show you the thumbnail so you can check out that video afterwards, everything I spoke about in that video, like my thought process and my approach to Instagram stories, is basically what I took and I put it in this book slash planner so that all of you guys out there can start creating content, if you're a business owner, on Instagram stories to take your own followers from passive and unaware to enthusiastic and just really advocating for your brand or your business. So I know a lot of people might be saying to themselves, okay, why do I need a planner for Instagram stories? What is the big deal? Why does Instagram stories even matter? And I think to give you guys some more context, it would be really great if you check out my last video that I spoke about, because in that video I really give you guys the details. I really break it down for you as to why Instagram stories matter, and I guess I could touch on that a little bit in this video, but I don't want the entire video to be too long. So basically on Instagram we have different features, right? You know, you can post to the feed, we have IGTV, we have stories, we have live streams, and it's like this, right? The content you post on your feed or on IGTV is more or less there to help you get new followers, right? Grow your following and share like your highlight reel. Everyone knows that Instagram is like this big highlight reel. We all share the best parts of our life on the feed. But when it comes to stories, it's not so much about trying to gain new followers, but instead trying to build a relationship with your existing followers, build a community, get to know them, and show them who you are so that they know, like, and trust you and eventually buy from you. So that is why Instagram stories matter in a nutshell, right? In terms of who this planner is for, this planner is not for everyone who uses Instagram. Like, it's not for your mom, it's not for your dog, it's not for your baby, because I know everyone, their kids have Instagrams, their pets have Instagrams. It's not really for everyone, but it's specifically for business owners, entrepreneurs, freelancers. Once you own your own business, this planner is for you, right? Because this planner will help you create content that is intentional, and it will encourage you to show up consistently for yourself and for your business. So for me personally, Instagram stories changed my business, right? Before Instagram stories, we were just able to post pictures to the feed and videos to the feed, and you'd usually post once a day or sometimes twice a day. I mean, if you're a celebrity or an influencer, you could probably get away with posting twice a day. But for the most part, the rest of us, we would post once a day or a few times a week for our businesses, right? When Instagram stories launched, it totally changed the game, because now you have this opportunity to post content back to back to back, right? And you get to be in front of your customers 24/7, right? Versus if you were to post back to back photos on the feed, people might get annoyed and they might unfollow you. But on stories, it's so weird that people don't mind you posting several stories in a row, right? So that's thing number one that's really important. So because you're able to be in front of your ideal customers 24/7 on stories, you're able to stay top of mind. You're able to build a relationship quicker with them. You're able to always have your products on display and always be showing them behind the scenes, like what it's like to be a business owner and things like that, right? So it totally changed the game for me in my business. It helped me to increase sales, increase traffic to my website, and all this good stuff, right? And because of what it has done for me, I wanted to help people do that in their business, or achieve these results as well. And over the past 2 years, I have been working with entrepreneurs and big companies, small companies, medium-sized companies, to help them up their game on Instagram, right? And basically make money through Instagram, because once you're a business, that is the sole purpose as to why you're on Instagram. You're there to make money, right? So anyway, I've been working with companies and so forth to help them with Instagram and stories, and I realized that I can't work with everyone. So I receive a ton of DMs, you guys, a ton of emails from people who want to work with me, and there's only one me, right? And I was saying to myself, okay, so how can I help everyone without physically helping them, or physically holding them by the hand and showing them how to use Instagram stories, what to post on Instagram, etc., etc. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a planner that is basically going to outline my strategy, that is basically going to help people create content the way that I create content for my business, in a way that is effective, in a way that is aligned with your business objectives, in a way that makes sense, in a way that doesn't feel salesy or pushy to your followers. Because let me tell you, when you have a business on Instagram, when you have a business in general, customers can get annoyed really quickly when all you talk about, like, just imagine you show up on Instagram and all you're talking about is your products, and you're telling people, buy this, click the link in bio, and that's super frustrating, right? And if you put yourself in the customer's shoes, even for us, like, we're business owners, but yeah, we have people who we follow on Instagram, and it's super annoying when people are always trying to like plug or sell you something, right? So think about that. Your customers don't want to be sold to every damn minute of the day, right? So when you show up on Instagram stories, you have to show up with the intention of building a relationship, right? Don't see your followers as a number. See them as people, right? And see them as people who you could potentially have a friendship with. Now, I'm not saying you're going to invite them to your wedding, but what I'm saying is have a certain level of respect. These are human beings just like you, and so you should treat them with that respect. You shouldn't treat them as like dollar signs, right? They're just there to buy from you, right? So anyway, I know I'm blabbering on and on because there's just so much that I could say about Instagram stories. As you guys could probably tell, I'm very, very passionate about Instagram stories. But the main purpose of this planner is to help business owners not feel overwhelmed. So our mission, my mission, is to help you guys beat overwhelm and show up with confidence consistently in your business. So this is the 2020 version. It's a very, very thick book. It's almost like a textbook. My friends joke and say, oh my god, it's like a textbook, right? But it really is. And this is book number 1 for 2020. Meaning you get to plan 6 months worth of content with this planner. It's a 6-month planner. Like I said, this is book number 1 for 2020. So in July, I would be releasing book number 2, which you guys can start pre-ordering. Let me turn back on my computer screen. Yeah, so by by May or April, you guys would be able to pre-order book number 2. But first you have to get book number 1, right? So this is book number 1, and book number 1 is the Girl Boss edition. So if you consider yourself to be a total girl boss, then you should definitely get this planner to up your Instagram story game, help you use Instagram stories like a pro, and most importantly, beat overwhelm and show up with confidence. So as a business owner, I know that whenever you're launching a new product or business or whatever, market research is really, really important. So before I launched this book, I definitely did my market research to identify what the needs of my consumers are and what are the biggest problems or challenges that people are facing. And I found out that a lot of people shy away from Instagram stories, or should I say business owners, they shy away from Instagram stories, or they avoid creating Instagram stories because they don't know what to post. And even if they do know what to post, they're nervous and kind of like scared to just turn the camera on themselves and start talking. So one of the features of this planner is the ability to like do a storyboard, right? There's a storyboard section. So let me show you. So it looks like this. It's a bunch of phones, and in this section the idea is that you can kind of write down a script, right? So let's just say you want to tell people to check out your new blog post. Instead of just coming on and saying, hey guys, check out my new blog post, you're gonna have to convince them as to why they should come out of Instagram and go over to your website and read your entire blog post, right? So you might want to have some key talking points or some key things you want to mention to kind of encourage them or nudge them to act, right? So the storyboard section is a great place to kind of like brain dump all of your ideas or all of the things you want to say and kind of refine it, so that when you do pick up your phone to create your Instagram story, you know exactly what you want to say, right? And that makes you so much more confident when you know what you want to say before you even pick your phone up, right? For me, I do that all the time because I am naturally an introvert. Naturally, I try to avoid the camera as much as possible. I know that's weird because I have a YouTube channel, but you guys could probably tell, like, I'm nervous as hell when I'm filming my YouTube videos. But I find that when I have a script, or at least have some key talking points, when I turn on the camera, I don't feel lost. I know what to say and I have this kind of confidence about me, right? But sometimes that doesn't come naturally, right? So you need a little help. So I really like that part of the planner because it's giving you a confidence boost. It's making sure that when you show up, you're not just there like, you know, like some people create pointless Instagram stories. It's just them smiling into the camera with some cute filters and whatever. And stories like that aren't going to help you move the needle in your business. It's not going to help you achieve your business objectives at all, right? So that's why your stories have to be intentional. All of your content has to be intentional, right? Everything from the posts in your feed, your lives, your IGTVs, everything has to be intentional when you're a business owner, because being intentional is the only thing that is going to help you achieve your goals, right? Yeah. And that's all I have to say on that. This planner is available right now to purchase on Amazon. So I will be putting a link in the description, so make sure you open up that description bar below and click on that link and you can purchase your planner from Amazon. I'm really excited for you guys to get this planner in your hands. And what else? I created an Instagram page for the planner. It's called My Business Printables, and I definitely think you guys should follow that page over on Instagram because I'm going to be sharing a lot of Instagram tips, a lot of business related tips as well. So yeah, My Business Printables on Instagram. And yeah, book 1, guys, Girl Boss edition. I hope you guys got and get it and support me on this venture. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So I want to thank you guys for watching this video. And as usual, I wish you guys a world of success in your business, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.